Hey, Shalom, Shalom, Israel. First off, once to call the Lord, Yahweh, Hashem, Yahushai, Hashem, Kodash, the banners to the elders and the apostles of greatness stone. Shalom to you, brothers, in the highways and the byways, preaching and teaching His word in sincerity and in truth. This is your brother Shapal from the James Jamaica camp. Yeah, basically, want to do a lesson. By the way, you people are all people, basically. Which are the Hebrew Israelites, you so-called Negroes, Native American Indians, Latinos. You are from the tribe of Israel, all right? Nation of Israel. You know, the father name, which is the heavenly father, his name is Yahweh, and the son's name is Yahushai. Those are their names in the Hebrew. You know what I mean? Yahushai means he delivers, or he's the deliverer, and Yahweh means he is. You know what I mean? He is to be. You know what I mean? Creator of all. And we were taught all these things, you know what I mean, through the elders and the apostles of greatness stone, right? Coming down through their elders, you know. And this lesson is based upon father in being a father in the spirit. And these men are a prime example of being a father in the spirit, man, because look, yes, the elders may get on a lot of camps and a lot of people, but which father doesn't? You know what I mean? And that's pure love, man. Scripture says open rebuke is better than secret love, man. Alright, it's supposed to rebuke when one is going off, just like a father rebuke his son, man. You know? Alright, and another point is that the things which we're seeing now, these men were speaking about these things, laboring to bring this word, right, to our elders, that we can come in this truth and now receive this word and seeing these prophecies. Because these men have been speaking about these prophecies for years, laboring to bring this truth to the forefront. And when YouTube came on the scene, it just took off. You know? Seeing? And it's just fitting, you know what I mean? That's why when we're starting a video, we give all praises to Yahweh Hashem Yahushai, and then we give out the banners to the elders, man, because they deserve that honor, right? And you know, men of greatness, so what you see right here, these are the men on the forefront, men. These are the men of Yahweh Hashem Yahushai. You know what I mean? There's no doubt, right? Right? Scripture says they speak not according to these words, there is no light in them. And these men have been speaking according to these words, right? The spirit of Yahushua is what the spirit, the testimony of Yahushua is the spirit of prophecy. And these men has been bringing out these prophecies from day one. You know what I mean? So let's get into the lesson. The first scripture I want to get is First Timothy 1 and verse 2. Alright? Say unto Timothy, my son, right, in the faith, grace and mercy and peace from Yahweh Hashem Yahushai. Right? Paul is referring to Timothy as a son to a father, man. Right, as a father to a son. This is First Timothy again, 5 and verse 1. It's rebuke not an elder, but entreat him as a father, right? And the younger men as brethren, right? And that's the true spirit. That's the true spirit of Yahushua. You know what I mean? Saying because as I said before, the prophecies which we know today, and the fact that things that we know now, you know what I mean, is because these men labor to bring these things unto us through the power and spirit of Yahweh Hashem Yahushai, of course. You know what I mean? And so I look to these men as fathers in the faith. You know, another scripture I want to get is Ecclesiasticus 30 verse. Can start verse 1, right? So it's he that loveth his son, right, causeth him out to feel the wrath, that he may have joy in him at the end, right? And that's why, you know, and I look the scripture the scripture basically go both ways, you know what I mean, for a man raising up his children, and both spiritually as a man, you know, the truth is responsible for this doctrine and responsible for a lot of men, you know, which is beneath you. You know what I mean? You know, so you're not gonna literally beat your son like as men in this truth. You know what I mean? Spiritually you're gonna beat them. You know. Seeing it's not talking about getting physical, you know. So it's yeah, he that loveth his son casting them off to feel the wrath, that it may have joy of him in the end. And that's why the apostles get on a lot of youth camps and even a lot of men in Great Millstone. Right? See? He that chasteneth his son shall have joy in him, and shall rejoice of him among his acquaintance. Right? And whenever one get spiritual whipping, you know, then at the end, when you really look back and say, damn, you know, the apostles was right. This is what they were beating me for, because they knew through experience that you're going off and that's wrong, right? And with a clear conscience looking back, then you'd say, well, you know, and when you get back on track, you know what I mean, then they can rejoice, and because guess what? You have now seen what they have been seeing for years, right? And you have come on a level of seeing the same mistake which you were making. See, in verse 3 says, he that teacheth his son grieveth the enemy, right? And before his friends he shall rejoice of him, right? And this grieveth the enemy, man, right? Like Esau right now, you know, right? When we coming back to this truth, man, to our understanding of who we are as Hebrew Israelites, right? These things grieve Esau, man, right? Worse when he speak in the truth which he knows, see, right? Because look, the things that we're speaking, Esau knows that these things, Esau know which camp of the real truth, you know what I mean? So it grieve him. It doesn't grieve him when you have Nathaniel, right, Nate of the IUIC, ICUPK, you know, HOI, and a lot of other camps, you know what I mean, teaching, you know, the wayward doctrine and them, you know, all of these Christians and all of that, man. You know, it grieves them when you're teaching them the real truth, man. You know, see? Alright. So it's he that teacheth his son grieveth the enemy, right? Because and before his friends he shall rejoice of him. He said, though his father died, yet he is though as he is not dead, right? For he had left behind for he had left one behind him that is like him, you know. And this is the thing, man, when you come in the same mindset of the elders, right, or in the same you know, I mean, the same understanding, right? It is like it's more detrimental to the enemy, man, because look, if the elder should pass, there's a legacy, right, which is already been rooted in the foundation of the doctrine which them bring forth to us. See? So whenever Lord forbid, well, you know, hey, look, we don't know what's in the Lord's plans, right? But peradventure the elder should pass, look, the doctrine will stand, it will never wither away, because you have men which are rooted and strong men, right, firm men in the spirit, you know what I mean, which are you know, which are on fire, men, which are pushing these things, man, and the elders out there pushing it just the same, you know what I mean? So, you know what I mean, you have men like these raising up all over the world, man. So that is what really grieving, you know what I mean, these men, you know, saying so. Hey, you know, that's just one of the things where, you know, one bring forth out of this lesson, because it's very important that these men, you know what I mean, be seen as the men they are, man. You know what I mean, a lot of people get on the elders, a lot of people, you know, for various reasons, but these men deserve the honors, just like Yahweh Shai deserve his, and Yahweh deserve his. You know what I mean? And it's not like we're worshiping anybody, man. You know what I mean? You know, we're giving honors, right? And it's fitting to give honors, right, unto these men. You know what I mean? All praises go to Yahushua, man. Yahweh slack ya, all right, and through his son Yahushua. You know what I mean? All praises goes to them. But when it come on to giving honors to the men who taught us this thing, you know what I mean? It's only fitting that these men should be honored as they are, and these men are in a humble spirit. They don't want to be honored. You know, they don't want, you know, people to praise them or anything like that. And that's a humbling spirit. So another scripture I want to get is back in 1 Timothy 5 and verse 17. So let the elders that rule well be counted worthy of double honors, especially they who labor in the word and doctrine. Alright? They that labor in the word and doctrine. And these men have been doing it for years. You know? So verse 18 say, for the scripture saith, thou shalt not muzzle the ox that treadeth out the corn, and the laborer is worthy of his reward. Alright? So the laborer is worthy of his reward, man. You know what I mean? So look, what are Yahweh Bashim Yahushai? I mean, all praises to Yahweh Bashim Yahushai, I mean, and double honors to the men of Great Millstone. The elders of Great Millstone who taught us this truth, because we believe that Yahweh Bashim Yahushai is working through these men, because we see the prophecies are coming true what these men thought, right? And a lot of people is now tuning in to Great Millstone, man, right? A doctrine, true doctrine which cannot be confounded, has never been confounded. You know what I mean? Seeing so, you know, hey, that's just a little thing that I wanted to share. Seeing so, that one's called around Yahweh Bashim Yahushai Bashim Kodash. Honors to the elders and the apostles of Great Millstone. Shalom to you, brothers. In the highways and byways, preaching and teaching this word and sincerity and truth. Shalom.